Hi everyone, Elliot here, and I'm to give you a little tutorial on how to join BBO on an iPad. It should work similarly on any phone or tablet, and it's also pretty similar on a regular computer if you use a browser instead of the app. On an iPad, one of the first things you're going to want to do is to go to the App Store if you don't have Bridgebase Online already set up. On the App Store, once we click on the A for App Store, it'll log on and you're going to search. As you can see in the bottom, there's a search, and you will type in BBO and search. The first thing that should come up is Bridgebase Online, which is what we see here on the left. If your iPad says open, that means that you already downloaded it. If it does not say that, it'll probably say get, in which case you should get it, and then you'll be able to open it. You may need your Apple ID password to actually install this. But now we are going to try to use Chrome or Safari. It'll work the same way to join and fund the account. We would click up at the top and type in bridgebase.com. No spaces. And we would either click go or click on the first choice that looks like it's not a search for bridgebase.com. And here we will come to the web page where we will be able to do a number of things. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see 3 lines. If you click on them, you will see that you have a chance to actually go fund the account right from here. And we will show you how to do that, but you cannot fund the account until you have registered. Right under that is login or register, and we will click on that. Or should I say tap? This will take us to the page where we can log in, or if we look down at the bottom, and if you need to, you may need to scroll down, as you can see. Down at the bottom, it says become a member free. You tap on that, and it brings up an application form. On this form, we will find the first thing is the username. As you see, it's required, written in red. Let's take a sample name. Which is unavailable, probably because I used this in a sample video before. And if we get rid of the last letter, it'll still be unavailable. But sample nah is available. So let's go on from there. You'll tap in the password. And by the way, the username is not case sensitive. If you put in capitals or lowercase, it means the same thing. If you put in a space in your username, it will be different than without the space. So try not to use spaces. The maximum number of characters for a username is 10. Don't try to go higher than that, it won't work. For the password, the maximum number of characters is also 10, but you do not have to use all 10. I'm just going to use 1, 2, 3 for this sample. And as you see, the required turned blue. If I tap on confirm password and type in the same 3 characters, that'll also turn blue. Next, you'd want to put in an email address. Now, this has to be a real email address and one that you have access to, because at the end of this application form, it's probably going to ask you to verify your email address before you can log in. And so I'm going to use my email address for this. There's that. BBO.com. And as you see, required turned blue. Up at the top, you're going to put in real name, which we are not going to be using a real name at this moment. And here you can put spaces, and it could be longer than 10 characters. This is so that people know who you really are. In here, we'll put in an ACBL number. And this has to be correct as well, because if you don't, it's going to give you a message saying incorrect or invalid ACBL number. Of course, if you put in somebody else's number, that is a legal number, it'll work, but you won't get the credit. Now, even though it doesn't say required on these 2 items, the real name and ACBL number, they are required for our purposes. So let's put in a number. And then tap Other. This you don't have to fill out, but this is generally used for putting in your systems certain things that you will play, certain things you won't play. This is mainly for if you want to get a partner online. They will know if you are compatible at the table. When we scroll down, skill level, you could leave it as private or put in what you think you are. And in the country, we're going to scroll to USA and tap on that. And once this is all done, you can click I agree and then click register. Once you click register, it will take you back to the login page. And here you see that usually it will put in your username and password that you had just chosen when you have registered. This is also where it'll probably pop up a message saying, please check your email for the link to verify your email. And if you don't do that, when you click login, it will not work. It will tell you connection closed, invalid username or password, or incorrect. Once you've clicked on your email link and it gives you a message saying successful, you can then come back here and log in. When you log in, you might want to leave Remember Me checked so that it'll always be there. And you never want to click on Invisible. Always leave that unchecked, because if they can't see you online, you're not going to be able to get on the game. And the next thing we're going to do will be to log in. And since we are on Chrome in this case, or a website, we can click on, before we do anything, the 3 lines at the top right, which gives us these options. And we're going to try to fund the account, so we will click on BB Dollars. This will bring up a window which gives you many choices, and we're going to pick the second one, which is Purchase BB Dollars. You may notice that it says Transfer BB Dollars. You can do this once every 6 months, transferring it from one account to another for whatever reason you have in mind. But we're going to purchase BB Dollars. As you can see, another tab opens up. We're still on bridgebase.com, and then we will pay with a credit card. Sometimes it will have the option to click on PayPal, but this one does not. We're going to put in our username and password. And once we have done, and you will come to this page where you can set up auto purchase. As you see right now, in the drop-down menu here, it says never, because you haven't set it up yet. If you click on the never, it gives you choices. I recommend add $20 when the balance drops below $20. And once you have that, you click on Update Auto Purchase, and a message will appear up at the top saying Auto Purchase has been updated. Once you're done with that, you are actually finished with funding your account and auto funding your account. And that is where we will leave you for the time being. Thank you.